I know dang well it ain't raining again. I'm in such a weird space right now when it comes to the garden, y'all. Yeah, I think it look good already. Now, will it work that way? I don't know, but it's worth a try. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Tiffany. I garden in zone 9A, Southern Alabama. If you are returning, hey friends. Y'all, today we got quite a bit of stuff to do, but I only got an hour and a half to work with. So I've been trying to get out here with y'all all morning. But when I tell y'all the rain did not want to see me be great, the rain did not want to see me be great. So we out here now, so that's all that matters. I got an hour and a half to work with. So a list of the things that we have to do today. I want to try to stake up our sunflower plant that I told y'all that the squirrels been attacking, or birds. I don't know which one, but one of them been attacking it. I also want to go ahead on and up pot our pineapple guava trees. I want to transplant our zinnias and our sunflowers to their home that they're going to be in for the rest of the season. And I also want to take one of our container sugar snap peas. I dropped 2 seeds down in the raspberry green stock, so I want to take one of those and put them in the tier next to it. So basically I got 2 seeds that germinated in the same pocket. I want to split them up and try to save both of them. So yeah, that's on our to-do list. And I also want to give y'all a couple of updates. One thing being Tony Peanuts. So we're gonna take a look at his peanuts and see how they doing. I'm gonna be honest, spoiler alert, I looked at them the other day. I pulled one of them up and they actually growing peanuts, y'all. So I'm very excited to see that. And also we got some seeds that I want to direct sow. So the seeds that I'll be direct sowing, I know what y'all thinking. Didn't you say you want direct sowing no more seeds? Yes, I did say that, y'all, but this is with good reasoning. So I got seeds that prefer to be direct sowed, but I want to put them for our herb green stock that we're trying to do. So the first seed I'll be doing is the dill, and this is supposed to be a slow bolt variety. And then we got the Italian dark parsley. We got this moss curled parsley, and we got some cilantro that we're gonna direct sow. So I'm hopeful that all of these seeds do well for us. I was gonna actually put our parsley in the herb bed that we got on the patio, but I changed my mind about it because somebody was telling me in the comments that it spreads pretty good. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just direct sow it in our herb green stock. I don't have no gloves, y'all. I got some, but they on the patio area. We just gonna roll with it though. I know dang well it ain't raining again. Come on. I ain't mad about the rain. I ain't mad about it, but dang, I'm trying to get some content. I'm trying to get out here and do some chores. Let's see what we can do even though it's raining. It's like a little drizzle. It's too late to turn back now, y'all. So we're going to be working in the cherry blossom green stock. And I'm going to just simply sprinkle these seeds in and lightly cover them up. That's all. That's it. So these need to be sowed 1/4 inch deep. I don't need a whole lot of cilantro. And the plan is to do 2 pockets of the cilantro. I can't even remember if I actually amended this soil. I don't think I had anything growing in this soil, actually. Did I amend it? Let's add a little fertilizer just in case, y'all. And I actually wanted to go ahead and do our liquid-based fertilizer today too, but it's raining, so I feel like it ain't no point in me doing it. So I guess I'll come through probably tomorrow and do our liquid-based fertilizer. And I'm just sprinkling a little fertilizer in each pocket. Y'all know we usually unstack our green stalks, but since we don't have anything growing in here, it's just easy for me to come through and just add the fertilizer, move it around a little bit, and let it feed into the soil like that. Like I said, I'm gonna do 2 pockets with the cilantro. I knew the gloves weren't gonna last long. Then I'm gonna just lightly cover them up. And I'll come back through and water this in once I'm done dropping all the seeds that I want to drop down. Now our next seed we're gonna drop down is the parsley. So I'm gonna do quite a bit of parsley because there's so many things that you can do with parsley. I don't really use cilantro, to be honest. That's why I didn't drop a whole bunch of it. But y'all know I've been really trying to experiment with making seasonings, doing different tea blends. So that's another reason too why I'm dropping down quite a bit of different herbs too. Because you don't just have to use things that they say is made for tea just to make tea. Like, you know how people say the lemon balm, chamomile, things like that are good for tea. You don't necessarily have to use just things like that for your tea. Y'all try to experiment with stuff. Because just like we're not afraid to experiment with things outside, I love to do experiments in the kitchen. Like, love to. And because these seeds are so little, it say the depth is 1/4 inch deep, but I'm just sprinkling these in. and just doing the slightest bit of soil sprinkled on top. I'm in such a weird space right now when it comes to the garden, y'all. For some reason, it's like I love being out here, but I think I'm at the point of the season where it's like the heat, between the heat and the pests, it makes it where I want to be out here, but then at the same time, it's like I kind of have to pull myself and kind of talk myself into coming out here. That's where I'm at right now with the garden. But it's so crazy because I'm also at this place where I'm like, I couldn't imagine myself not coming out here or not having things to check on, because I'll wake up in the morning time and I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna go in the garden today. I'm not gonna do anything out there unless it's something like watering or unless I have to harvest something. Now I come out here and I do that what I have to do, and then somehow some way I still end up spending so much more time out here, because it's like I really love gardening. Like, I really love being out here in the garden, but at the same time, it's kind of like I'm experiencing a slight bit of burnout with the garden right now, because it's like it's starting to slow up with the production of everything. And then it's like the stuff that I do put out here when I direct sow it, it's like something coming through and eating it up. So, I don't know, it's just weird. Then I got dill right here, y'all. So I'm going to do the dill. I'm actually going to do 6 pockets of dill. So I'm going to just work this soil around a little bit. So do y'all know what I mean when I say that? It's like you love gardening. You couldn't imagine yourself not having a garden. But at the same time, it's like you kind of got to force yourself a little bit to come out here. Today we got an overcast, but it's gloomy. Y'all know I hate being out here when it's gloomy and rainy days. But at the same time, it's like I know it's certain stuff that would do well if I go ahead and go out here and get it done. Another thing, too, I've been thinking about, I know for the fall, I want our garden to be massive. Like, I want a lot of stuff growing out here in the fall time. Yeah, I'm just thinking about all the stuff that I know I want to be growing this fall. I want it to be so much stuff to where it's like, no matter who called me, they'd be like, hey, do you got such and such? Do you got cabbage? Do you got broccoli? Do you got some lettuce? Do you got whatever type of fall crop it is? I want to have it. I ain't one of them super woke people, but at the same time, I ain't sleep either. So I know what's going on in the world when it comes to like different little things with the groceries and all this stuff like that. Besides groceries just being high altogether. But every time you turn around, they got a recall on something. So it's the perfect time to make sure you know how to grow some food, y'all. If you've been procrastinating saying, oh, I'm going to learn how to grow food next year, I'm going to learn how to grow food the year after that. No, baby, you better learn how to grow it right now. I'm definitely overseeding with this deal. But if need be, I will come back through and thin it out. All right, so we're done with that. All right, on to our next task at hand. These are our sunflowers, the ones that I bought from the plant sale. So, like I said, some of them been coming through and knocking it over. I don't know if it's the birds or if it's the squirrels. It's one of them, though. And the bees are active. So this is the one, the head that's something decapitated. Bee, come on now. Let me live. Just let me stake this up and y'all can have at it. So those are the plant supports that I actually got from Home Depot. So I just feel like they good to have. They inexpensive, they cheap, they flimsy, but it gets the job done for what I needed to do. All right, on to these pineapple guava trees. Just in case you knew, I got these pineapple guava trees for $2.50 a piece, and I'm hoping that both of them survive and they do their little 1-2. They're supposed to be a dwarf variety. Now at the bottom of this, I got some old soil, and then at the very, very bottom of this, I got some pine bark, so to help with drainage. And y'all, the rain that we've been getting today has not been like a downpouring type of rain. It's been more like a drizzle type of rain. And this soil that I got in here is actually the soil that we took out of our beds that was under the tree area, the ones that we end up giving away. So for those of you that was worried, we did end up giving them away to someone that was local to us. So I'm glad we didn't have to throw them away. I just got a bag of soil that I purchased from our local supplier. I am going to add some perlite to this, because this one does not have perlite in it. And I actually have some black cow that I'm going to top dress it with. Y'all, I am really here for the way this wind is blowing right now. And this mix did come with fine pine bark, but it's something about seeing that perlite. Y'all know how I feel about it. Y'all know how I feel about it. And y'all, we do still have our compost, but I was going through it, the one that we got in the trash can that I ain't really do nothing with. I was going through it the other day and I noticed wire worms in it. So I was like, I didn't want to put that in our plants, because the wireworms can damage your plants as well as your like small seedlings and things like that. So it said that they can die if it gets real hot outside. That's what I read up on. But I was like, I don't even want to chance it. So hopefully they'll die out before it's time for me to actually use it, because y'all know it was still some cardboard pieces in there. And we're gonna do a top dressing of our black cow. Just make a hole in the middle, and I'm gonna add some fertilizer. I kind of wish I would have went on and put the plant in here first and then added the black cow. I'll do it that way with the next one. So this is gonna be the fertilizer that I use. This is the same fertilizer that we use for our orange tree. It's just the citrus and fruit fertilizer. It's by Grow Well. And there ain't no reason why I'm using this specific brand. This is just the brand that I have on hand. So this is the brand that I will be using. And I'm gonna just add it into the hole where I'm gonna actually add the plant at. I guess y'all can see a little bit around it too. We're gonna break up these roots a little bit. Put it down up in there. And I'm gonna actually mulch this as well. Yeah, I think it looked good already. All right, that is it. That is all for the pineapple guava. So if y'all have a pineapple guava tree or any type of guava type tree, whether if it's a dwarf or a big one, y'all have it in pots, feel free to leave in the comments how y'all up potted y'all guava trees, what type of mixture did y'all use. I really didn't go too deep into trying to figure out what's the best type of mixture. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do some compost, a standard potting soil, and then I'll just add some citrus tree fertilizer. That was my whole thought process on it. Feel like it'll do fine. I think it'll do okay. I'm not gonna overthink it. All we can do is see what happens with it. Now we're gonna go ahead on and transplant our flowers to this green stalk. These are the same flowers that we actually, I want to say it was the last video that we up potted them in. So yeah, they're doing really, really good. I had them outside for like 3 days. I do wish that I had my other green stalk plant support. I bought a pack of 3, but I don't know where the other one at, y'all. I do feel like I need to fill this pocket up a little bit. So let me add a little bit more soil to this, because it's not filled all the way. And this, what I'm planting down, is a zinnia. And I just got a little bit of bone meal in the pocket. Let me just put the soil over it. Just add a little extra soil around it just for good measures. This one looks really good. Feel like it's ready to bust up out of here. So let's take her out. Look at that. I got bone meal right here. Just gonna drop it down up in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some more plant supports, y'all. I hate that I can't find my other one though. It gotta be somewhere around here. Leave it to me to lose it. And I'm pretty sure it's somebody that's watching this video that has been thinking about gardening, that has not started their garden. I want y'all to leave in the comments why you have not started yet. Like, what's holding you up on starting your garden? I would love to know, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, to have a successful garden, it don't cost a lot to set up. Like, it really don't. You can go to like thrift stores, things like that, to try to find like different little pots. You can go to like places like Walmart. Actually, Walmart right now has a lot of their pots on sale. You can go to your local feed and seed stores. They be having different pots. Like, it's so many different ways that you can start your garden for little to nothing. As a content creator, we tell y'all about all these different things and try to get y'all to buy all the different things, but you don't need all the stuff that we be telling y'all about. It's nice to have, you know, but it's not a need. Just for you to go ahead on and get started. Even with like the different fertilizers and stuff, it's ways that you can make fertilizers with just picking up weeds from in your yard. Like, you can fertilize your plants with that. Even like food scraps, because you got to eat. So using food scraps to make your fertilizer. The roots exposed on this. I'm going to go get some more soil though. Uh-oh, I broke that. Look at that. I done broke that one in half. Being a little too aggressive with it. Hopefully it still do its thing. We're going to still pop her down in there and see what happened. And I don't know if y'all remember, or if y'all seen the video where I was showing y'all my fall seeds that I was going to start. So y'all know I had ended up getting some radish, and I was telling y'all that I'm going to use that as a trap crop. So I have made a decision to actually dedicate one of our green stalks to plants that's going to be like I guess we can call like a trap crop green stalk. That's what I have decided to do. And the reason why I decided to do that is because in our area, I talk about pests all the time. Like we got it bad with different types of pests. In the fall time / winter time is not as bad as the summer. There are still pests that's out there. Like I said, they're not as bad, but it's still out here. And we have very mild winters. So with that being said, I was like, I might as well feed them. So I decided to, like I say, kind of stage one of our green stalks to be like a trap crop green stalk. Now, will they automatically go to that green stalk? I'm not sure, but I definitely want to make sure that I'm planting more than enough for if they do decide to go into a green stalk, they get the one that I got set up as a trap crop. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, will it work that way? I don't know, but it's worth a try. And I made that decision once I realized that, oh, I got that comfrey root in here. So I put this one right here. And I made that decision once I was in there writing down all of our green stalks and kind of planning them out. And I had a couple of extra green stalks. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do a trap crop situation. So I'm going to do radish. I'm going to do broccoli. I'm going to do cabbage. Not a whole bunch, y'all, but I'm going to still do 1-3 tier with different types of brassicas and radishes in it, just so I can try to keep them away from our food that we want. And then nasturtiums as well, because nasturtiums are a good trap crop too. This little fella ain't got a lot of roots, but I'm gonna put it down anyway. See what happens with it. And to the people that are affected by that tropical storm Bertha, I hope y'all plants make it out well, and I hope y'all garden don't get affected too much, because I have been following the news because it's kind of close to us as well. But I seen that it's gonna be hitting Texas and New Orleans. So all of my friends in Texas and New Orleans, if it's coming y'all way, I'm praying that it don't do too much damage to y'all. We've been getting lucky in our area the last couple of years when it comes to hurricanes and tropical storms and things. That's my biggest fear now that I done started gardening. At first, I didn't really care about the hurricanes and tropical storms and stuff like that. But now I'm like, oh, we got all this stuff back here. I just really hope that we don't get no crazy weather and it come through and just clean the whole scene out. This one don't look too good, y'all. I don't know if I want to waste a spot for it. I got another one up here. I'm going to plant this one instead. And this soil is so wet because I left these out where they was getting rained on. And I'm gonna just dump the remainder of this soil into our potting bench, because we're actually about to go ahead on and starting the rest of our fall seeds. So our next round of fall seeds that we're gonna start on our collards, which I really wish I would have started last week when I started the other ones. We're gonna start on our collards, the rest of our broccoli, and our cabbage. Most of our cabbage that we got, y'all, I noticed that it's a variety that don't take a real long time to get established, but I still want to go ahead on and get a head start on it. And I'm kind of on the fence about when I want to start some more Brussels sprouts. I don't know if I want to start some more with the rounded seeds that I just told y'all about, or if I want to wait till August to start them. Because just for reference, today is the 22nd, July 22nd. And y'all, I was holding on to these petunias, and I was like, they doing so good, and the blooms still look good. It's just more so of the bottom part of it that's like crispy, but I ain't gonna take them out. Yep, I'm gonna leave them alone. Oh yeah, and this is our sugar snap peas, the container variety that I was telling y'all about. As y'all can see, 2 of the seeds have actually germinated, so I want to move that one over. We're gonna go ahead on and do that now. And that's actually our first set of sugar snap peas that we got. I want to try the sugar snap peas raw. So I see a lot of people going out to their garden, picking them and eating them raw. I never had them raw. I always have had them cooked. So I want to just try them raw, fresh from the garden. They say they taste so good fresh from the garden, so I want to see. And really the good thing about it, even if they not the best of the best raw, I know I eat them cooked, so it is fine. Let me get y'all in here so y'all can see how I'm doing it. And y'all, I done dang near dropped a whole bag of ground cherry seeds in this grow bag, and ain't none of them germinated. I'm gonna leave them alone though. I don't know how well these transplant. Kind of loosening them up a little bit. We're gonna go right next door with it. Look how long the root is. Hopefully I ain't had nothing else, no other seed that was in that pocket. Because when I dropped these seeds down, y'all, I didn't label nothing. I just dropped them in there. Yeah, so we're going to see what happens with it. I wish I would have got it in the center a little bit more, but it's okay. If it live, it live. And I almost forgot that I told y'all we was going to take a peek at Tony's peanuts. So let's just move a little bit of the soil out the way. Y'all see it? They ain't ready yet, but it's proof of life right there. Look at that. All right, let me leave it alone. Y'all know my motto, leave it alone before it changes mine. But I'm about to clean up my mess, y'all. I think that's going to be it for this video. Let me see what time it is, because I know I have been out here longer than an hour and a half. Yeah, it's 1:22. Yeah, I've been out here for about an hour and a half, so I made good timing. Yep. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I feel like it was just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I really just wanted to come out here and hang with y'all while I do my little chores out here. Wasn't nothing too crazy going on. I felt like it was a nice breeze, and even though I don't like working in the overcast or in the rainy weather, I still decided to, come out here and get some stuff done and chill with y'all while doing it. But yeah, but anyways, if you made it this far, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and leave a P emoji. Leave a sugar snap P emoji if they got that, and if they don't got that, then leave the word snap. Y'all ain't even got to write P, just leave snap. And I will see y'all in the next video.